Welcome back, folks, to another video. We're doing it on Pioneer Jund Sacrifice. Before we get into it, I'd love for you all to hit that like, comment, and subscribe. As you can see, we are trying to reach up to 2,000. I'd really appreciate getting there. And also, I wanted to talk about what my channel is going to be looking like in the future, just before I get into it as well. I think I have kind of been a little bit unhappy with, just doing leagues and stuff for my channel. I don't know. I want to be producing something that I would want to watch myself. And I would say I'm a little bit more of a competitive player myself. And I want to start doing more competitive things starting soon. So realistically, what I'm going to be doing instead of leagues, I will have the occasional league here and there, but I really want to start practicing and, becoming better at Magic. And I think playing leagues it's not a bad way to do it, but I really want to start doing preliminaries, which it's a little bit more of a competitive thing. You get more points, you get more of the qualifier points, which allow you to play into bigger events. So they're typically a lot more competitive, and I want to be playing against more competitive decks and more competitive people. So I'm going to be playing in those. I'm going to be playing in the weekend events a lot more, and the videos are going to be a lot more often about that rather than just a league and doing something random. I'd really like your feedback in the Discord. I did put out a straw poll trying to figure out if you all wanted to see a certain deck until I top the 16, 32, etc., or a different deck every league. I think it's going to be a little bit easier for me to do, not every league, every event, but it's going to be easier for me to focus on one deck, like maybe a week, and try and, just play the best I can in the weekend events. So just let me know, and let's talk about the list. So the list is a deck that's very near and dear to my heart. It's Jund Sacrifice. Essentially, it is a 3 or 4 card combo. You want Witch's Oven plus Cauldron Familiar because that is a very good, loop. It allows you to block infinitely and start draining your opponent. So it's very good against burn, anything creature based. There's a lot of good scenarios for this. But also, it's really good against grindy matchups where Trail of Crumbs this card is just insane. It just allows you to pretty much have an Ancestral Recall as an enchantment, and they stack as well. And it allows you to look at the top 2 and you grab a permanent, which, as you can see, our entire deck is permanents except for Deadly Dispute. So I really do like this deck quite a bit. I think it grinds very well. Personally, I think I'd be building a little bit of a different variant. I did play one league with this beforehand, just get a little practice with it, because, while I have played this quite a bit in Standard, I haven't really played the Pioneer variant. And the last time I played it was with the, Bolas's Citadel combo, essentially. So I wanted to see how this felt. I'm a little bit concerned about Prosperous Innkeeper. I think this would be better off as a, Mana Dork, like an actual Mana Dork that sticks, like Sylvan Caryatid, Elvish Mystic, Land War Elves, etc. Although I do see, it does have some fringe cases where the gaining of life is very good. Meat Hook Massacre, I think, is an interesting one. I'm not actually sold that I love it in the deck because it kills a lot of your own stuff, but the stuff it's killing isn't really that important, if that makes sense. The only thing that really matters is Mayhem Devil and Corvold, and very rarely you're going to be meat hooking for more than 3. So I do kind of like Meat Hook in that sense, and I think Binding of the Old Gods can be trimmed. I'm not huge on that card in the main deck. And I'm also not huge on removal spells in the main deck, typically, like Fatal Push, etc. I typically like having the Accelerant there and having the sideboard be more of a packed jam full of removal. But we'll see how it goes. And I really do appreciate you all, watching. And let me know if you like the idea of being a little bit more competitive. I guess it's going to happen regardless because that's kind of what I want to be producing anyways. But I'm curious on your all's thoughts, and I hope you all enjoy it. And I'll see you all in the first match. Oh my god, I forgot to thank the patrons. Thank you, Felix Moore, Thomas, Outhouse, Militiaman, Jins, Irwin, Edisser, Colin, Thomas R, or I guess I put Thoms R, sorry, and Baruski. Thank you all very much. And also, this video is not going to be using the AI editing because it's been very complicated to use, so just let me know if you wanted to see it again. But it's really complicated, and it definitely messes up the order of the video, and I'd rather have the ordering be correct and not have weird cuts and everything than have it be a little bit smoother. So just let me know how you feel about it, and I will see you all in the video. Welcome back, folks, to match number 1, where we are on the draw against Aluris Companion. So I think this hand is a mulligan. Pretty obvious we don't have much going on. This hand's a little bit better. I think I'll just put a tomb back. We are pretty heavy on removal. So if this is the I guess it's the prowess, the heroic deck. this hand's pretty decent. If it's something else, which kind of looks like it is, I don't really know what. Oh, okay, so this is the kind of like, what is it, enchantment deck, I assume. I'm not like, so I'm gonna apologize, I'm not like 100% familiar with Pioneer, and I'm really just trying to like get into the format, and it might be a little tough sledding at first, but I'm kind of excited to play something else other than just Modern. Okay, so it is the Auras deck. That was like my assumption, but I wasn't 100% sure on exactly what it was. I think this matchup's okay. I'm not 100% sold that it's okay, but I would assume that it's fine considering our board has even more removal. And we have the 1-drop Ray of Enfeeblement, which is pretty good against a lot of matchups, like a lot of the Luris decks, I should say. Although the fact that they have Luris is still kind of terrifying, but... Okay, another push was a good draw. We can play our tap land here. Not really looking to do much here other than maybe go Fatal Push into Binding. Or I guess Mayhem Devil and then Binding, so... Also, Binding plus Mayhem Devil is a spicy fucking combo. I don't know if you all... So I am pretty familiar with this list. I did play it quite a bit in Standard, and... Binding of the Old Gods plus Mayhem Devil was an absolute freaking powerhouse. I'm not sure if I was supposed to Fatal Push there. I think I wasn't. Okay, so they're trying to go wide. Is that fine? Yeah, that's fine. I'm going wide, it's not that big of a deal. I think we'll just play Mayhem Devil and then play Binding and kind of just mow down the team when we get an opportunity to. Also, I do have a new mic coming in, so hopefully that will be pretty gassy gas. I hope so. I hope it's a lot better. All right, that's a decent draw. Next turn, we just get to go... I think we're still going to go Binding here. Because Binding, just like nugging a creature here and then giving our Mayhem Devil Death Touch is kind of huge. Like, I think that's our plan. And if we draw a cat at any point, this game's just like... I mean, they still have an opportunity here to beat us, but I would assume that it's over. And I'd assume that here they would have gone for a play of... like playing like a SRAM if they had it. So I don't think that's a card in their hand. It could have been incorrect to not push the Alcyon, but I don't know. I wasn't like terribly sure that that was correct. What does this do? Whenever you cast cards, you may look at the top 2 cards, you may reveal an enchantment card from among them, put that into your hand, the rest in the bottom. Okay, that's actually pretty good. All that glitters is terrifying. All that glitters is gold. But we do have the Binding here. So, oh, are they attacking? Let's say an attack is not good. I promise you that, opponent. I'm not 100% sure of everything, but that is for sure not a good attack. All right. Binding, we'll get rid of this creature. It's just the biggest, and it also, you know, cantrips, so we will get rid of that one. And the Prosperous Innkeeper was actually a really good draw, because it's something that we can sacrifice to the Mayhem Devil. I'll hold back Mayhem Devil just to hold back the rest of the team. Like, all that glitters probably up the Alcyon or the Warrior token here, which is not that big of a deal. I'm actually curious what they're going to target. It's weird that they target the Alcyon just because, like, you want to sacrifice it to give something protection. So it's a little awkward, but it's fine. We can just like that. Okay, so they might have the pump spell. What's it called? I don't know what it is, but the 1-drop that gives protection. I'm not sure if you know. I'm not sure if that's even played in these decks. So I am curious if that's something I need to be worried about, and I think I am going to be worried about it. Like, we're fine just going for Fatal Push here, playing this Prosperous Innkeeper. It's not like we really need this thing to stick around. We can chump block the Alcyon next turn. So, yeah. And then we get to untap and Mayhem Devil down everything, so I think we're in a pretty decent spot here. I think if that is the case, we're worried about what? I think we do it in the upkeep. We'll push here in the upkeep. Not sure if I'm supposed to play that on red or black, but I don't think it's terribly relevant. Or wait, the red or green. Apologies, not red or black. I think green is better, but it's kind of hard to say. What are we doing here? Griff Spoon. Ugh. Alright, that's a problem. That is lethal. We can... What are we supposed to do here? I think what we're supposed to do here is sack our Innkeeper and gain 3 life. Because if the card that I was playing around was the protection spell, then we might as well as continue to play around it. Right? Like, I think that makes some sense. Oh, I should have blocked the other way around, right? So I can just kill this, yeah. Okay. We'll sack this, gain 3, kill the warrior. Okay, doesn't look like they have it. I'm not sure if playing around this is even correct, so apologies if I am wrong by this, but I think playing around a protection spell is pretty reasonable. Like, our Mayhem Devil gets Death Touch before the Binding Sacrifices too, so that is a little bit of a combo here. Oh my god, that was such a good draw. So now we just ping this. Do they have a protection spell? No, I guess they didn't. I mean, there's not really a big cost to playing around a protection spell at this point, but I was kind of convinced they had one. All right, we are pretty cool sacrificing a land here. I actually kind of keep the treasure around for reasons that basically just because I want to trigger revolt if they play Luris at some point. They never bought Luris, but just in case. Oh my god, that was such a good draw. That was such a good draw. Oh my god. All right, this game's over. Oh, that was such a good draw. All right. Well, they're not going to be able to get anything going for the remainder of the game. We just have a card draw and a life gain and a ping. Like, there's just too much here. Such a good draw. This is why I love this deck. Cat Oven is so powerful. It's like kind of absurd. So good. I was like a little bit terrified that they had the, I don't know what it is. It's the 1-drop. There's like a 1-drop that if you have a creature, or an enchantment creature, or a creature with an enchantment equipped to it, it gets +2/+2 in hexproof. At least it's in standard, I believe. So that was kind of what I was, or like it's in historic, I think. So that I don't really know if that's something that they play, but I was a little bit afraid of that. I mean, as you can see, it doesn't matter anyways, but playing around cards that exist is sometimes bad, sometimes like we were able to do it here, so I think there wasn't like that big of a cost, but it could have lost us the game. Obviously we drew the Corvold and that card is like absurd here, but all right, well, the game is in garbage time, I would say. Just auto yield all these triggers. Bring our cat back, ping them. Kind of like, they're here. They are here. Opponent is here. And we are doing things. Oh, actually, you know what I just noticed? My what's it called? MTG bot thing is back. I don't know why I just noticed that, but we are in game 1. Wow, that's awesome. I don't know why that came back all of a sudden. Getting a little flooded here. It's not that big of a deal, obviously. Like, I don't think they have a way of doing anything that matters here. So Do we want a deadly dispute? Probably. Probably okay to do that. Probably fine to do that. Fatal push, it's not bad. Another oven, is that lethal? It's gonna be hard to obtain lethal, but there might be an whatever. We'll try and get it. I'm not sure if it's actually lethal. Well, that should probably be lethal. I'm not actually 100% sure, but I'm like 90% sure this is lethal. Let's see. So this is worth 2. So each sacrifice is worth 3 extra damage. We have 12 on the board. That is 15, 18, 21, 24. I guess we were 1 short. Would we have drawn something that would have got us there? No, because we didn't have enough lands. Yeah, no. Well, would we have gotten this Cauldron Familiar? I'm not sure. Well, I think getting them to 1 is pretty reasonable. So, while I kind of probably should have counted that out to make sure we had lethal, I don't think it really ended up mattering there. Do we need Trail of Crumbs? Probably not. Trail is kind of, you know, whatever here. You typically want to take these things out against the aggressive matchups. Bringing in any removal is probably fine. Any and every removal spell. We can probably trim an Innkeeper and just kind of vibe with this. I kind of want to trim a land out of this deck because I feel like I get flooded quite often, or even like adding like a utility land to this list. It's kind of a big cost, but I think it would be kind of interesting. We'll keep this hand. It's kind of slow, but we do have a removal spell and a Cauldron, so some decent things. I might just shock on turn 1. We're probably gonna have to shock regardless here, and giving us more options with pathways are always really nice. That's a pretty good draw. Typically you're supposed to lead on oven because you don't want to hang your cat out. But I actually think in this situation, I'm not really concerned about removal spells out of their deck. And I'm not actually sure what removal spells they could have. They could have like Declaration in Stone, something like that. But I actually think trading our cat for Declaration in Stone is pretty good for us. So not really sure what they could have. It's probably like a Saram turn here. Okay, well, this card's also fine. The pro black card. This card's pretty scary. Card is pretty scary. We don't really have a great way of dealing with that, to be honest. Do we actually have no way of dealing with this card? I actually think we might not have a way of dealing with this card now that I'm thinking about it. Pro black. What removal spells do we? I don't think we have a removal spell that can deal with this card. So that's actually a little terrifying. I guess we can race it with Corvold. It's a reasonable line. I'm not actually sure if we have a way of dealing. I hope we have a way of dealing with it. But I mean, we can race it, I think, is our... I guess we also have Meat Hook Massacre is a card that can do something for us. But we don't draw land. We're not doing anything anyways. Uh-oh. Meletus. What is this card called? Meletus Astronomer. What a weird card. What a weird card. Yeah, we're not blocking with our Goose. No real reason to. If we draw a land, we're definitely going Binding here. And since we're not going to attack with our cat more than likely, I think we're fine just not bringing it back yet. Innkeeper is not a bad one. I actually think this card's fine. Probably reasonable to play. I really don't want to have to waste everything. I'm also going to bring back the cat now because I don't want to fight over it with this, what's it called? Apostle of Purifying Light. Or I don't really know if that's the right way to say it, but I don't really want to have to fight over it by sacrificing multiple food. Maybe that's like a fine exchange for us though. Like if they're like using resources to try and kill our creature, I don't really care. Oh, this isn't a... I should have killed this on my turn. Oopsies. Yeah, that was a mistake. I thought this was a ETB effect, not a target effect. I think at this point, then I just have to let it go. Like, I know it kind of sucks, but I 100% should have killed it on my turn, because that was my plan here, was to kill it. And the fact that what does this say? Can't be blocked. Okay, attack scry 1. Cool. Cool. We also have the Binding plus Mayhem Devil turn lined up again, which is pretty good. Obviously, that does not kill the I don't know how to say this card. Whatever it is. Apostle. Hostile. I feel like that's just like not correct, but however you say the card that is protection from black, we can't really block it. I'm actually kind of excited that they're just equipping this up. God, please go for the second ethereal. No. It's come to my attention that they definitely have a protection spell. Like, we know they have another ethereal armor. I'm not really sure what the card is, but it's definitely some sort of protection. It's come to our attention. Unless they play something. Please? No shot. No shot. Like, if you have a protection spell, you're a million% holding it up here, yeah. Alright, well, tough game here. I think I played this game bad because I should have killed the whatever this is called, this creature on my. Oh, I shouldn't bring this back. Hold up. Play this game bad because I did not realize that that's a targeted effect one. Most of those are like they typically are targeted effect type. Like that's how they're typically, you know, read out. But probably should have killed it on my turn. Also keep this treasure around over anything else. We don't really have any other option here other than to target this. Like if they have it, they have it. We're pretty sure they have something, and we'll just concede. Yeah, God's willing. Is that good? Yeah, we don't have a line. Yeah, okay. We'll concede here. So that's the card they have. Sorry. Oh my god, I just coughed. That is the card we got to be scared of. Honestly, I think Outland Liberator is pretty decent here. Probably should bring it in, right? They can just kill their creatures, right? It's probably fine. Honestly, these Prosperous Innkeepers have not been the most impressive cards, but they're also like fine. My only like concern with Outland Liberator is it's going to be really difficult to flip this card and keep it flipped, if that makes sense. Like, more often than not, they're going to be playing 2 spells in a turn, whereas we're not going to be doing that if we play it. So, do we want this hand? Has cat combo, but doesn't really have much else. But it does have a Deadly Dispute, which is really good here. Do we want this? Cat combo is good, but it's not like game winning in this matchup. I kind of want to mulligan this hand. All right, this hand I think is much better. The fact that we just have a Meat Hook Massacre makes me a lot more interested in this hand. Put back a land here. It's not that big of a deal. If we whiff, we can always like Deadly Dispute something away. Again, as I said, we're gonna lead on Familiar. Typically you don't want to, but in this matchup, I don't think they're going to be killing it ever. So I'm pretty fine making this play. Deadly Dispute, potential next turn, depending on what they play. We also get like a free point of attack here. If we want it, there's a chance that we don't want it. I actually kind of want to just play out our, which is up in here. Just say go. Like you could run out the meat, or not the Meat Hook, the Deadly Dispute, but I'm not sure that's like that great. Okay, this is fine. Our Meat Hook on 1 would be so good this turn. So good. So for obvious reasons, we can't attack. We'll leave this in the bin. Let's hope that we have, oh my god, there it is. There it is. Meat Hook for 1. Kill their 2 creatures, be happy. So good for us. So good for us. All right, we will Seiko. Still a little bit afraid of them just buying Laris here, but not really much we can do about that. Alcyon, sure. Do we have a thing? What are we doing here? We're obviously bringing this back and sacking. I'm just kind of curious what we're gonna do with it on our turn. Like, are we sacking the creature or the food here? I feel like it's the creature, just worth more damage that way. Like, we can live without our cauldron. Them missing a land drop's actually pretty good for us. So let's just loop this, do the loop, do the cat loops. We'll deadly dispute it away. Honestly, we could honestly just deadly dispute the witch's oven away if we don't find something here. Kind of want a land drop. That is pretty good. It's pretty good. Do we want to play? I don't think we need to play land or play it untapped. Next time we're just gonna go Korgold, sacrifice the Meat Hook, Massacre. So we'll probably push this Alcyon on the end step here. Sure. Portable hole. Probably gonna pop our, yeah, Witch's Oven is fine. So we could just deadly dispute it, cycle for some lands. I actually kind of like that. Like, we lose our thing, but that's fine. We lose our treasure, but that's okay. Yeah, we like doing this is just so much better if we draw a land. Like, we don't get to push here, but that's really not that big of a deal. And then, yeah, we are slamming our big dragon. Oops, we need to make a green mana. Play our dragon, discard or sacrifice this Meat Hook. It's not really doing much anyways. Okay, we're getting a little land flooded, not that big of a deal. I highly doubt they have ways to deal with this, but they might. They, as we said, like, Declaration in Stone's always an answer. They could have the exile like target red or black permanent. Scry one. It's like a fine card. Okay. Okay. This card, the card that gives me troubles. I'm not gonna say what it is because you all know that I obviously have no clue what the heck this card is called. All right, let's start by sacrificing our treasure. See what we draw here. Another land. Well, we'll just kill the Alcyon because we don't really have much to do with it anyway. Let's play our Goose. I think we bring back the Familiar here and then sack it. Oh my goodness, quite a few lands, Attack here, we'll sack our good old Cauldron. All right, I mean, it's kind of tough. I mean, I don't think it's really gonna matter, but we have drawn a few lands. Let's hope that that's good enough. Hope that our soon to be like 11/11 Korvold's good enough, but okay. You are just dead here, right? You need like a grist spoon to stay alive? Yeah, okay, they just conceded. All right, I mean, we would have got there. I mean, pretty obviously we would have got there, but yeah, I'll see you all in match number 2. Welcome back, folks. We are here for match number 2. We're on the play this time, which is fantastic. See what we're up against. Wish our opponent good luck, have fun. Against a Laris deck. I'll keep it against the Laris deck. It's definitely a little sketchy, but I think it's okay. The Fatal Push is very nice. We also have a Trail of Crumbs if they don't play anything here. Oh, it looks like the Burn deck, I'd assume. I think we're supposed to push here. Play our push out, play our Blooming Marsh here. Like, kind of sucks, but not really something we're worried about here. Like, We'll see what happens. Okay. Oh, okay. So it's the whatchamacallit, the heroic deck. Well, that was a very good draw. Speak of the best draw in our deck. Please do not have a God's Willing. Damn it. Damn it. Maybe I should have waited till the upkeep for that. But yeah, I think it's okay. We'll live with it. This really isn't the best creature in the world for them. Like, it's not a bad one. Obviously, any creature is scary, but I definitely should have waited. Definitely should have waited. I got a little gun-ho with that. We're trying to, you know, pick up our Pioneer skills a little bit here, so definitely should not have ran that out. Definitely a misplay. Okay. Is fine. Do they have the one drop? Yeah. See, like here, if we would have held up our push, we would have been in a lot better position. They don't have to, they have to worry about a removal spell. Whereas here, we kind of made a mistake. We take 7, which is not good. So let's hope that that misplay doesn't come back to bite us too bad. We need to play a Mayhem Devil here. Stacking of food's also pretty reasonable. Just not doing much if we do that line, so I'm gonna play the Mayhem Devil. Play this on green. I should have held up black mana here. Okay, so we're kind of messing up this game a little bit. Definitely played this game poorly. We'll not block. We're fine not blocking. They probably have something to kill us here, but that's okay. Boros Charm to get this double strike is reasonable. That's lethal exactly, actually. Yep. All right. Well, we die. So the small mistake lost us the game. Should have held up push that turn. I think we were actually in a good spot if we do that, but again, can't really go back on our play there. So bring in the removal spells. That's how you beat this deck. You just gotta try and kill them in that sense. Typically you want to get rid of Trail of Crumbs because it's like, you know, this isn't a grindy matchup. This isn't something where you're going to be like hoping to go to turn 7 or 8 with them. But again, Prosperous Innkeeper has been very unimpressive to me. So I kind of want to trim this card and then maybe a Trail of Crumbs and a Corvold and just run it like that. Like, this card's obviously not bad, but I don't know. I've been very unimpressed with Prosperous Innkeeper. I just think the card is, I don't know, just probably the worst card in the deck. I think I want that to be something else. I almost feel like Sylvan Caryatid would be better. I mean, I understand this, like, sacrifices and stuff, but it's just super fragile. It's not permanent ramp. Like, even playing like a Elvish Mystic would probably be better in my opinion. But we'll see how it goes. There might be some like miscellaneous lines that I'm missing with this card. Like, I don't know. It's obviously not bad because I don't know. More or less, it's kind of like a Sylvan Caryatid, except it's not permanent ramp, and it is kind of like a soul sister. So there are some upsides and some downsides to it. Let's just find our pushes and raise. Obviously, Ray is not amazing, but it kills like half of their threats, which is good enough. Like, if you can kill like most of their cards, then obviously you want it that kills the 1/1 or the 1-drop 1/2 heroic creature. Doesn't kill Soulscar. I'm pretty sure they also play the was it Soulscar? Not Soulscar Mage. Monastery Swiftspear, but I'm not sure if that's legal. Not 100% sure if that's legal, but I think it is. I think it is. Wonder if we want to, like, I wonder if maybe Meat Hook Massacre is just too slow here. That could be like something. Maybe, you know, let's do that. Meat Hook Massacre just seems way too slow. We'll bring back our Innkeepers. Like, this card's also, it's going to be way too slow on the draw. On the play, it's almost too slow. So, obviously, on the draw, it's going to be coming out, but I think this is a mulligan. Just doesn't do enough. This hand is fine. I don't really know what I want to bottom. I'd honestly just be the Mayhem Devil. Or land and play it greedy. Yeah, I think it's gonna be a land, play it greedy. So what land are we bottoming? Tomb, probably. Play it greedy. I think we're gonna need to get a little fortunate here. I'm not sure if this is a hard matchup. It kind of feels like a hard matchup the more I've played it. I played it once before this because I ran a league with this list. And it was, let's just say it was pretty tough. All right, we'll Ray this. Use our card while we can. We will use our card while we can. Okay, that is not the best draw. There's a card that we typically want to cut, but I'm pretty sure it's like you still need some over the top stuff in this deck. All right, well, we will fatal push it. Still concerned, like they have Luris, so it's gonna be a tough one. Okay, Goose is loose. Not a bad one. Play with fire. All right, that's not that big of a deal. They have Dread Horde? Oh my goodness gracious, I did not expect that card. Wowzers. Okay, well, we're gonna take this opportunity just to Deadly Dispute here. I mean, I don't really care if they... Like, I don't think pushing this is that big of a deal. I don't know. Pushing their creatures is like usually the correct line. But I kind of want to play out our Corvold next turn if we draw land. I'm not going to kill it. This might be a mistake. I'm just hoping their land is, or their hand is all lands. Hoplite, that's kind of the big deal. Yeah, that's fine. We need to push this Dread Horde now, which kind of sucks, but I should have done it with that trigger on the stack. Yeah, because if they have God's Willing, I'm so dead, but it's okay. It's okay, it happens. Like, again, we are getting situated against this, or in this format, so this was obviously a very good draw. Obviously a very good draw. Oh, I should have, again, getting situated, should have sequenced this differently. Should have gone Oven and then Cat. Now they have an opportunity to kill this. If they kill it, that's a problem. Oh man, that was so bad. Oh my. Yikes. Oh my god, that's so bad. That was really bad. Folks, this is why getting used to a format is good. Bad sequencing there. Super bad sequencing. Probably the worst sequencing I've seen in my life. Not really, but that was not very good sequencing. All right, well, we can beat this. It's not that big of a problem. Oh my god, another Dread Horde. Okay. Okay. All right, so if we draw a land, we're probably okay. Yeah, we might be fine. It's gonna be a tough game, but we might be able to outvalue them here. Man. Definitely would have been much better here if we if we would have had our cat. We would have been in a lot better spot. So we probably would have been able to kill the Dread Horde here, which would have been a big deal. But again, not much we can do about it. We got to play through our miss sequences. Hope that it's good enough. Hope that we're good enough to overcome it, or hope that our deck's good enough. Fatal push. All right, that's not horrible. Don't know why they're holding up a mana here. Me, that screams a God's willing. Oh shoot! Oh my god. Ooh. That's so bad. I'm sorry, folks. Oh my god, they targeted the wrong thing. Thank God. Oh please. Oh yeah. Okay, so it didn't matter. They had a God's willing anyways. Oh thank God. So you get to block the hoplite here, which is not okay. If we draw a land here or a Mayhem Devil, we are in a pretty good spot. If we don't, it's still fine, but we are very much looking for a land or a Mayhem Devil here. Honestly, a Trail of Crumb would be okay, but I'm pretty sure we sided all those out. No, we kept 3 in. Yeah. Okay. We have some good draws here. All right, come on, deck. Give us a land. Hell yeah. All right, so the better question is, what are we sacrificing? I think it's our green land. I think we want to play this on red, so yep. Let's play this. Sacrifice our green land. Drew another cauldron. All right. Not in a bad spot. Not in a bad spot. We're gonna have a huge fucking threat. They're probably just dead here, right? If they can't kill our Corvold, I think they're dead. Yeah, like, let's see. This is 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, no, they're dead. I don't even need to count. They're dead. They are dead. I'm just being so. Come on, Corvold. Do it, buddy. Don't care. Bring back the cat. Bring back our cat. They're gonna let us go to blocks. Cool. All right, we will block the hoplite. We will block said hoplite. So we played this game so bad, and we're still in a good spot because our deck is just that good. So I played this game so bad. Ugh, I played this game so bad. I apologize, folks. I did not play very well here. I mean, sometimes it happens. Like, it's kind of hard to talk and play super tight, but some of these plays were just super suboptimal. So, gotta tighten up here. Gotta tighten up. Is Corvold better than Trail? I actually don't think so. On the draw, it's going to be a lot harder to reason with that. So, I kind of like the way our deck is configured here. We have, what? 4 pushes, 2 rays, 2 abrupt decays, 8, 10 removals plus 8. No, we have 10 removal spells plus Mayhem Devil as a pseudo removal spell. We'll see how it goes. I don't think this hand's good enough again. Like, I don't really know what we're doing with this hand, so I mean, this one's obviously a mulligan, don't have a land. All right, well, this is gonna be a tough one, but we're going to bottom. I guess we can keep one of these flip lands here. So we kind of want red as an option, so. All right, well, starting off tough. Starting it off tough, folks. Prosperous Innkeeper, not really what we're looking for. I think we're going to have to go for high upside plays here. And I think that involves us trying to snipe a removal spell without them having a God's Willing. We're already on a mold of 5. It's going to be really hard to exchange resources here. Like, they're super fine with us just fatal pushing here. Top light. I mean, as I said, we kind of just have to go for it here. Okay, that resolved, which is nice. How do I think we're actually gonna play out our trail here. Like, whatever. If they pop off here, they pop off. We get to abrupt decay it, it's okay. I don't think they have a God's Willing. I mean, they could have one, it makes sense. But let's see what happens here. Okay, tapped land, not bad. Do I play this one? Green's actually kind of a problem, so let's do it this way. We can just sack this food token. The problem is they can just grind us out here, and it's just like kind of not fair, but it is what it is, folks. It is what it is. Again, we're just gonna let this resolve. It's okay. We're gonna need to draw something pretty decent here. They've been representing a whatchamacallit, a spell that fizzles one of ours. I don't know what the heck the name is. God's Willing, multiple turns in a row. All right, let's go in keeping our absolutely amazing magic card that I really don't like. All right, opponent. They did miss a land drop, so that is good news. All right, we're just gonna have to say this is fine, like whatever, do it. I think we're gonna have to just like hope that we have a crazy upside play here, and I think that's our only out here. Like that. That is it. There we are. So let's play the sequencing correct here. I think we go with an innkeeper here. And then the cap. This is the line where we have a chance now. So such a good draw. Such a good draw. We sequence correctly. We gain 2 life here. Now the pressure is on them to do something, not on us, because now we can block indefinitely. So this is where buying time is just good. Holding up this abrupt decay, forcing him to hold up their protection spell is not that big of a deal. Okay. So I guess they could have the Exiler. I think this is okay. This is kind of fine with me. And we still have an abrupt decay here. We're in a pretty good spot. Block the, I guess it doesn't really matter. Let's block this one. Okay, this is fine. I don't really care. All right, take 5. Fine with me. Yeah. Are we supposed to bring back the cauldron now? Probably not. All right, cauldron. You're gonna have to give us some good stuff. Or I guess trail, you're gonna have to give us some good stuff. All right, honestly, a witch's oven's not bad. Play this on green, say go. Maybe I should have sacked 1 loop there to try and find another blocker, but I think that's okay. We can gain 2 life here. Okay. Take 5, I don't care. All right, I mean, I think we're in a good spot here. Not good spot, but we're in a playable position for sure. Prowess creature. Sweet. Fine, Laris. Okay. I think we're actually in a very good spot here. If we find a Mayhem Devil, I think this game's over. I would assume the game is over. Gilded Goose is fine. We're probably gonna have to Abrupt Decay here on the instep if I would be... I'm a betting man. We should also go to their instep here before I start doing this, just in case they have a land. Just because we're gonna waste a mana here, which is an issue. Okay, another Oven's pretty good. Yeah, we're just wasting a mana if we don't pop this off now. So let's go Decay on the... I think we want to do it on the Hoplite because it doesn't have haste. I don't really care for them to play Luris and then play the Hoplite out. So let's start off with a cat activation here. Cat Oven combo. We love to see it. Mayhem Devil, welcome to the club, buddy. Welcome to the club. Mayhem Devil coming down. We get to chain some shit here. Kill, I guess, everything, right? I'm gonna assume... Let me make sure. Well, we're gonna kill this for sure, but I believe we can also kill the Soulscar Mage here. If I'm... Just need to make sure we can pay here. Can we pay? Well, let's play everything else out first here. Play our red land. Play out our Witch's Oven. Play out the Goose via the treasure token. Yeah, we're gonna be able to kill everything. Yep, okay. We are in a good spot, folks. As I said, we kind of needed to put the pressure on them to do something, and that's what we did this game. Do we want Binding or Corvold? I think we actually want Corvold here. Okay. And now we are looking pretty decent. All right. Go ahead, opponent. I think we played, like, while we played our first two games abysmally, I think I played this game pretty decently. So I think we played to our outs this game. I think that's kind of what we needed to do. I think it's not the best position. I mean, we're still in some trouble here. The problem is they have Luris, and if you don't know, Luris is super powerful. So we could still lose this game. We're not out of the woods by any means, but the fact that we were on a mold of 5 and this is kind of where we've gotten ourselves, I think it's pretty good. They have to kill the Mayhem Devil here. Yeah, they're gonna have to kill the Mayhem Devil. Alrighty, folks, let's see. So how much mana do we have? We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 mana. Yeah, I don't think it really matters. We could dig for Mayhem Devil, but I think we're gonna play a Corvold out here. We'll sack the land here. Okay. Green source doesn't really matter. Let's sacrifice a red source. Let's auto yield this trigger and let's start looping. I believe they should be dead, but we'll see if we find a card that kills them. We're not going to be paying here. The triggers happen so fast. So many triggers. No. I have a 9. Oh, there's Mayhem Devil. Is that lethal? I'm not sure. Let's see. No, it's... is it? No, it's probably not, but we'll play it out anyways. We can kill... we can't kill anything with it. That's kind of shitty. Well, let's just play our 2 cats here. Yep. We're fine. We are fine. We have a 10-10. They could have a God's Will in here, but I don't really know what they're naming. Like, we can block. So, like, that would be my one fear. All right, they conceded. Fuck yeah. That's a big win. Big win. Mold of 5 on the draw. It's a tough one, but we did get there. So, I will see you all in match number 3. I don't know why I do this every time. For some reason, I click the mulligan button instead of the record button. So, I hit mulligan with a good hand. Obviously, you all can't see it, but it was a good hand, so oopsies on my half. But this 6 at least is playable. We'll put back a Mayhem Devil and cry because that was bad. But yeah, it is what it is. It is what it is. It's pretty good. We'll play our Cauldron out here. Play it out. What are we up against? It could be Mono Green Stompy, which I think should be a fine matchup depending on how things go. Really, that card is scary. Steel Leaf Champion is a spookster, so let's hope that they don't have multiple of these, but if they don't, we might be in an okay spot, but we'll see. Ooh, they're on okay, this looks like a pretty televised collected company here, so we will we'll hope that they don't have it. Looks like they do. Okay, another Mayhem Devil's pretty good. And yeah, go ahead, opponent. Do your worst. Do your worst. We kind of can't beat a Coco if it's good. You might be able to if it's bad, but that's kind of the story of Collected Company. Let's just get 2 1/1s and move on with our day. Right? Oh, they're thinking about it. Oh, fuck. Well, shit. I don't think we're winning this one, folks. I don't think we're winning this one. There's definitely a chance, but this is a pretty good start for them. How do we deal with this? All right. I think we're gonna have to trade here. Trade Chump. And kind of just like somehow pull this out. If they have another collected company, we are obviously toast. All right, that's not game yet. Yeah, that's game. All right, well, yeah, that was a tough one. Came down to you know, did we have an answer to their Elvish Mystic? We did not. So yeah. Well, I think we went the Decays. I think it's a pretty easy. Binding's pretty decent here. What is weak? I really think it's this Innkeeper. Every time I play this card, I'm just like very unimpressed with it. So let's put that back and kind of just hope that our hand is good. We could bring in these Ray of Enfeeblement. I think we want these on the draw, not on the play, though. On the play, it's a little bit easier to deal with their threats. Ooh, this is scary, but I think it's a fine hand. Deadly Dispute's pretty good here, so. And we have a Decay for their 1-drop, so we'll kind of just hope that this hand's good enough. Okay, well, that one we don't really care about. Yeah, we'll just play this. Do we need to? I don't think we should attack. We'll block and then Deadly Dispute it away. I don't think it's terribly relevant to not attack, but we get our free block here. Oh, nothing? Okay. All right. Cool with me. Well, shit. Right, that was not a bad one. I was like, God damn it. We are looking pretty rough here, but ooh, I should have shocked there. Or played a Haunted Ridge. Apologies. I'm just playing a little fast here. Quick and Loose is the name of the game for me. Okay. See if they attack here. We'll bring back our Cauldron. They do not. Binding. It's a good one. We'll go Haunted Ridge, and I think we just Binding away the Love Struck here. All right, this is not a bad position. Like, they still have 6 cards in hand, which is an issue, obviously. But like we're not in the worst spot in the world. If they have a collected company, we might be in trouble, which is like what I'd assume with the way their hand kind of has played out, that they have at least one collected company. A Meat Hook Massacre. Well, that will be good. That will be good. So honestly, let's bring back our cat here. Yes, another land, not good. Kind of surprised they didn't go for the opportunity there to try and kill or spike the 3/3 creature. But we'll see. Because if they would have spiked the 3/3 creature, we would have they would have been able to eat our Cauldron Familiar, so. Alright. We are here. Are we discarding? Oh wow, that just flips to Knight immediately. That is kind of insane. That is a little bit crazy. Didn't realize that. We are in a tough position, folks. I think we're gonna block the Reggie and just kind of hope here. I don't really know what we're looking for, but the Great Henge, okay. Should have killed Reggie. They have another collected company. God damn it. All right, I think we're dead. We can continue this game out, I guess. We will. What is this? X is 5. We can do it for X is 7. All right, I mean, let's do it. Or 6, apologies. I don't think this is even remotely good enough, but we will do it for 7, or for 6. They have a Great Henge, which we're not beating, so probably should have killed the Regisaur, but I kind of was just hoping that they didn't have anything. And yeah, I mean, they had everything, so yeah, we'll just concede here. We're not beating this, so they just have too much stuff going on. So tough match, folks. I will see you all in match number 4. Welcome back, folks, to another. Wait, what am I saying? Welcome to match number 4. What are we looking at here? A pooper of a hand. Little mulligan. This hand is playable. It's definitely something. I almost kind of want to take out the Oven, but I think it's the best card in our deck, so let's put back a Mayhem Devil and just kind of hope that we're up against something that's creaturey. That's creature-esque. I think we're just playing out our Haunted Ridge and saying go. I don't think we really need to answer Thraben Inspector. It looks like humans, which I don't know. The more I play this deck, the more I am very unimpressed with how the deck is built. I don't know. I just feel like I would be building this deck a little bit more proactively and not reactively, which kind of feels like what it's like. I'm saying like more 1-drop accelerants, more Bolas's Citadel type shenanigans. I've been like, I don't know. I would definitely build this deck a lot differently. And I think if I'm going to, like, you know, it's good to try out lists, right? Obviously, for obvious reasons, there's reasons to try out things. But I've just been very unimpressed with the way this deck has been built. And I think I feel like I could do much better building this list. What they're going to Portable Heal. They could take out the treasure. All right, well, go to black. I don't think we're gonna kill anything here. Oh, no firing up of the Mutavaults. Oh, I guess they're gonna crack the clue token here. That's reasonable. Definitely reasonable. I'm kind of curious though if that's what the plan is. No, another Thraben. Okay. All right. Well, I think this is a pretty easy. Well, makes things more difficult. I was gonna say this is a pretty easy Mayhem Devil turn, but actually now I think it's a pretty easy Goose turn. Oops, we'll play out our Oven. And I think we're fine shocking here for various reasons, but we want to be able to hold up a push here if they activate Mutavault. The 2 life isn't that big of a cost. I think it's fine. Interesting they're not a Yorion deck. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this makes 4 mana. It's not that good. Not that great. Not like that horrible though. We have our free block on a Thraben. We'll take it. We'll take it. I'm not sure if they have something that deals 1 to each creature, but if they do, so be it. It's not that big of a deal. All right. Guess we're saying go. Let's see what we draw. Haunted Ridge, not bad. I think we are going to play out our binding. It's not really like this card's doing that much, but the fact is that they have a board state that's a little scary. Mayhem Devil plus binding is a very good combo, and I kind of want to exploit that against the creature deck, or at least what it seems like to be a creature deck. So kind of why I'm playing this out, even though it doesn't really have the best target in the whole world. 4 mana. Not sure. Are we just cracking clues here? Stasis Snare. Exile target creature controls. All right. I don't really care about our Gilded Goose. All right. Don't really know what that was about. It's good to know that they have a Stasis Snare, though, which is kind of problematic. Oh, there goes our portable hole. Probably, yep. Oven hitting the hay was not shocking at all. Okay, they have 1 card left in hand. Looks like a fired up, no, not fired up Mutavault. What am I saying? Mutavault, whatever I'm saying. Oh, Maria's Call. All right, we can deal with this. It's actually not that big of a deal. It looks a lot scarier than it is, for obvious reasons, but it's actually not that sketchy. So we get to go Mayhem Devil. We'll hold up a push this turn. I don't really think they have a way to have lethal, but playing out the Witch's Oven's not that important this turn. So it's not like they're pushing lethal. Like we can run out the Witch's Oven next turn. Next turn we can also go just ping down both the Angel tokens and the Thraben Inspectors. What am I saying? Inspectors. Book of Exalted Deeds. Well, we can beat that. I have a feeling they're going to go for the Mutavault plan, which is fine. Sure. Let that resolve. We'll just push it on the end step. And I think we're in a good spot. Yep, so this is why we held up the Fatal Push. Didn't know that that was in their deck, but I'm very happy that we held up the push. So we get to push the Mutavault. And the game is not over yet by any means of the imagination, but we are definitely in a pretty advantageous position as long as we don't mess anything up too poorly. And we will crack our clue, or our thingies. Any real point in killing this Thraben Inspector? I mean, honestly, we can offer the trade here. Not convinced that this is correct. Yeah, let's not offer the trade. I'm convinced that that's wrong to offer the trade. Play this on red. Hope that that's good enough. They still have a draw step with this clue token, but we have a lot of good draws here. A lot of good ones. We just cracking a clue here. They sacrifice something. I forgot that. I forgot that's a sacrifice. That's pretty funny. I love the weird shit that Mayhem Devil does. It's just kind of funny. So they have a land. They're probably gonna play it and then activate Castle. Oh, they have a Knight of the White Orchid. Knight of the White Orchid. Yeah, I'm saying that right. Stasis Snare. Oh, turn off all yields. No. Okay. Whew. I yielded too fast. All right. Well, here we are. Give us. Oh, they didn't attack. Interesting. No attack. Okay. Another land is not great, but and we're not actually. And I mean, we're not in a great spot here. We kind of just need something big off the top here. We're gonna hold for as long as we can. We have this turn and the next turn to draw something. Another land. All right. As I talked about, the flood in this deck is real. I guess we have a little bit more time than I realize. Yeah, Castle Ardenvale, that's fine. Because we can crack a food token. The next turn we can block with Prosperous Innkeeper, crack a food token. 3 mana. Okay, they're making a bunch of mana. What's this? Do we have? I'd be shocked if they didn't have Walking Ballista on their list. All right, that's fine. Kind of just need a Corvold, and this board state is pretty manageable actually. Okay. Why, hello there, beautiful. That's who I wanted. All right, we'll sack our black source. I don't think we need more than that. Goose, another great draw. All right, I mean, that was the draw we were looking for. This is why you don't concede yet. See if they don't really have any good attacks then. I don't believe. We can block. They don't have, obviously they're not going to swing all here, right? Because then we have a pretty easy block, take 2. I'm not sure how they're supposed to block or attack here. No attacks. Okay. Oh, sacrifice. Auto yield. Here we are, we're looking good. Another land. It's kind of annoying. I'm gonna start by cracking a food token. Another Corvold. Another Corvold. We are at 10. That's kind of a lot of life. I think we can attack. Trail of Crumbs, that's a pretty good one. That's kind of something we were looking for, something like that. All right, Trail. Let's go crack food. Pay. We really want to find a cat here. I guess we can take an Innkeeper. I kind of want another Trail. I'm kind of fine with that. Oh, shoot. Oh, too much stuff happened there. Made a mistake. I was supposed to play the land drop, but too many triggers sometimes with this deck kind of messes things up. Next turn they have the chump block. Yeah, I wonder if this land drop's gonna come back to bite us. It does not. They weren't dead there. Kind of shocked we won. Oh, I guess they were dead with the fatal push. Kind of shocked we won that game, to be honest. Like we were not in a very favorable position at all, and then we kind of ripped probably the best draw. I mean, that was the draw we were looking for. So, I mean, you played at a certain out sometimes. What do we not want here? Innkeeper did look pretty reasonable there, but I kind of want all of our grind in this matchup. So what do we not want? The Witch's Oven plus Cauldron seems really good. The Trail of Crumbs seem very, very good. Deadly Dispute. I mean, I feel like it's Innkeeper is the weakest card. If it's Mate Hook seems good if we're going long. Binding seems reasonable with their miscellaneous permanents. I think it's Prosperous Innkeeper, to be honest. Just like by far the weakest card here. I kind of also want to trim a land because we are going long. So I think the Crag Crown pathway is the worst land in the deck. And we are going up on curve a little bit here and trimming some of this. So maybe we can trim a Corvold. I don't think that's reasonable though. Trail of Crumbs or Deadly Dispute. I'll trim a Dispute. I think Trail of Crumbs is just going to be a strictly better Magic card here. Strictly better MTG. You know, I don't know if you all know that person, but I always think they have some funny stuff. Hand's not horrible. They kept 7 pretty quickly here. Let me also move this down. I think this is a mulligan. Just doesn't really do that much. Yeah, this hand's obviously better. And what are we bottoming here? I don't think it's the Goose. I think honestly is the Mayhem Devil here. Kind of fine with everything else that's going on here. Deadly Dispute makes Goose really good here. Worst comes to worst, you can sacrifice the creature or the food token, whichever one becomes useless. So yeah, that's why I really like to Dispute, at least with a Goose. So what do we want to be playing here? We're probably playing our... This is really a splashing of red in this deck, so I think we're going to play out our Blight Step Pathway here, give us more options if we want green. I believe that's correct. Witch's Oven, it's a good draw. Honestly, we might just make a food token here. There's definitely some, like, Deadly Disputing away the food isn't amazing. And like having more resources on the board is always nice. I kind of think that's what I want to do. Then we can just play Witch's Oven next turn. Okay, Righteous Valkyrie. Well, I think that's a pretty easy Abrupt Decay target. That was a good draw. That was a very good draw. Let's play out our trail here. I think we're gonna go with the pathway on black here. Yeah, all right, and then we get to sack a food token, double search here. So we're looking for quite a bit of stuff. What do we got here? What 4-drop do we have? What the hell does this do? If a source an opponent control would deal damage to prevent one, whenever a permanent... Okay, so this just like counters Mayhem Devil. All right, it's fine with me. I don't think that's how we're winning this game. Interesting. That's a pretty cool card. Never seen that card before, but... Yes, we will pay for the Trail of Crumbs. Cauldron, so good. Oopsies, I thought we could do this twice. I apologize, folks. You guys are probably screaming at me and being like, you are so dumb. So dumb. Let's start off by digging for a land here. Yeah, I'll just use the green. Floating. A Binding of the Old Gods. I guess that's a way to deal with this permanent. Ooh, I played this poorly. It's okay. It's okay, we're gonna be digging for a land here. Digging for a land. All right, we found it. We'll play it on green here. Digging for the land, we found it. That's all that really matters. Next turn, we can play Corvold if we find a land drop. This is probably going to target the Witch's Oven. I'd assume it's not the Cauldron. Typically, you want to get rid of the Witch's Oven. It's just like one of the most powerful cards in this deck, like not even close. But if we draw a land, I guess we can play out our Corvold. If not, it's going to be... There's definitely some things that we can do this game. It's going to be kind of difficult to find the best line. Okay, this honestly might just be a pop the Portable Hole here. Or we could pop this this card. It's pretty good. A lot of options here. I'm not sure what the correct one is. So it costs one more. I kind of want to take the Portable Hole here. Just take it out. That might just be like absolutely crazy though. We could just play Corvold here. I think playing Corvold's pretty reasonable. Like, we can just sack the... Just sack the Goose, right? I kind of want to keep Trail around. Let's just sack the cat. We have a second cat. It's not like we're really needing to keep the cat around. We have, as I said, a secondary cat. So they're probably just going to dig for land this turn. That'd be my guess. And I think in that case, we have a pretty easy smash the Portable Hole, attack, sack the something. If we draw a land, we're obviously going to be in a fucking fantastic spot, but we do not. Okay, so let's attack, sack this goose because we drew a second one. It's not really relevant to keep it around. If we draw a land, we do not. Kind of annoying. It's okay though. Okay, we've kind of had some land issues this match. All right. I think we're just gonna try and find some lands here. I think we're in a very good spot, and I'm fine just digging for land drops. All right, we found one. We will play out this on black. Play out our cauldron. I think we're just gonna dispute again, and then they're just dead next turn. So they're gonna need a blocker in the air that doesn't die to abrupt decay. Yeah, I think they're just dead here. Actually, we have binding as well, so yeah, no, it's... I think this game is a wrap. Oh, I should have blocked and disputed. Apologies. Playing loose. It's okay. They are just dead here. I am definitely not playing like tip top, but I believe the opponent is dead here. Sack, yeah. They're dead in multiple ways, but we will just play out our stuff, assuming that they are dead here. We'll play this on green because we need more green mana. We'll attack with our Corvold. Sacrifice a land because we don't need them anymore. Uh-oh, hold up, turn off all yields. Bring back cat. And that should be lethal. We'll make sure it's extra lethal. Meat Hook Massacre. Sure. We don't need to pay here. Our hand is so good. All right, they are dead. God. All right, I will see you all in match number 5. All right, folks, we're here for the final match. Final match. And we're on the play, which is pretty awesome. We'll wish our opponent good luck, have fun. We're up against a Luris deck. So this hand kind of wants lands and some spells. I think this is a mole. It's like not horrible, but we just don't have much there. I think this hand is much better. I mean, it's either the Innkeeper or the Cauldron, and I feel like it's just Innkeeper. I really don't like this card, so let's take it out of here. I have not been very impressed with that card. Again, as I said, I would change that to literally any other mana dork. I think, ooh, we're against a blue deck. Okay, Crab, is this, oh, this might be Rogues. That could make some sense. Yeah, I assume it's Rogues. I highly doubt Mills in this format. Do we want to take this opportunity to Deathly Dispute now? Probably. That's okay. Oof. Few too many lands, my friends. Few too many lands. Let's see. Milling us. Oh, there's all of our spells. There's all of our spells. There's our spells. Damn you, opponents. Okay, this is Mill. That's good to know about. Did not expect Mill to be in this. Oh my goodness. Too many lands. This is probably gonna be a tough matchup anyways, but the fact that we drew all lands is not great. I mean, not much you can do about it. Just kind of, they've milled all spells. We drawn all lands. God damn it. I'm upset. I'm upset about that. I swear to God. Come on. No, not fair. Not fair. All right, we're pretty dead this game. Yeah, we'll concede. We're done here. We're done here, folks. Okay, so it's good to know that it is Rogues, but yeah, I mean we're done there. There's our hand sucks. So bring in these abrupt decays, bring in the bindings, trim my card that I always trim because I don't like it. Oopsies, voice cracked a little bit. Uh-oh, is my game okay? Uh-oh. Magic Online crash? Oh, great. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, we made it back in time. We will, as I said, bring in the bindings, bring in the decays. I think you could like maybe play Go Blank, but I don't think it's very good. We'll just trim that for the innkeepers because I just hate this card. So I'm completely off of it. I'm completely off that card. But we'll see. Hopefully we have a good 7 here. God. Painful. Since we're up against rogues, I think Witch's Oven has a lot higher equity here. So I'll keep it because of that. Like, the thing that's nice about it is they're probably going to mill at least one cat. So we're pretty fine just you know, having an oven in our hand and not having a cat in our hand. So my parents' dog is going sicko mode on my carpet. just rubbing her face everywhere. But all right. Let's see. Okay, they have a crab. I don't know if you all can hear her, but she's funny. Okay. Do we want to play our Mayhem Devil out here? I think so. Kinda think so. This might be wrong, but didn't mill. Do we have a drown? Yeah, that sucks. That sucks. What is my dog doing? I apologize if you all can hear that, but it's kind of funny. Kind of funny. We'll say go here. We'll just crack the food with the goose here. See what's going on here. Damn, please mill our. Can you please mill our creature that's really good to mill? Please, opponents. Please and thank you. Nope, don't want to create a food token. I want to eat said food token. Yes. Oh my god. Oh my goodness. We are just not meant to. It's just not meant to be today against the rogues deck. Kind of tough. Kind of tough. Not gonna lie. It's kind of tough not finding a single spell in our top 3. If they mill our cat, all right, that's pretty good for us though. We will block. Actually, I guess we don't want to block because they have the 2-drop. Yeah, that's probably the correct call. Second Cauldron Familiar. There they are. We knew they were in there somewhere. We knew they were in there somewhere. All right, let's say yes. Ooh, another oven. That's pretty good. Another oven. The problem is we're kind of racing against the clock, and the clock is our library, so. Oh, god dang it. Oh my god. Misclicks. Misclicks. Fuck. Oh my god. Misclicks. Ugh, having a Mayhem Devil here would have been so nice. Okay. It's not that big of a deal. We'll fight through it. God, that Mayhem Devil would have been so sweet. So sweet. Alright, we found one anyways. This is a must counter spell from them. I'm assuming they have a counter spell here, but we'll see. I guess I'm supposed to technically lead on Oven here in case they have a kill spell, like Fatal Push. I think our life total is just not relevant here, so let's shock here and just have all of our mana up. Hey, that's a good one to resolve. That is a good one to resolve. It would have been nice to have 2 of these, not gonna lie, but it's not that big of a deal. We'll just ping them. No real reason to ping the merfolk here. They'll just sack it and draw a card. Like, just actually 0 relevance to do that. 3, 4. Okay, into the story. It's fine. Just a draw 4. Casual. Not good. I wouldn't want to draw 4 anyways, you know. I probably should have blocked with my goose, to be honest, last turn. Just to force the issue. I mean, it doesn't really force shit. Like, let's be honest. It doesn't do anything. But, like, now it's kind of like, kind of is what it is. Please no. Okay. Of 1 mine. That's fine. It's like we're playing against a standard deck. Okay. You have lots of lands, my friend. Ooh, I should have killed this before they attacked. Yeah, that's okay. I'll just sack the cat. This was a mistake. 100% should have killed this before they attacked. It's fine. It's fine, though. It's really not that big of a deal. They have not milled any of our ovens or our Mayhem Devils, so it's actually pretty sweet, realistically. Oven or cat, or Oven or Mayhem Devil would have been a very good draw there. Let's just kill their Ruon Crab. I'm more worried about the mill than anything else. Another Oven's very good. We'll play the Oven. Pretty sure we're content here with... Okay, we get to kill the crab. Right. We could kill the crab now if we want. Nah, I think it's fine. We'll just get milled for 3. It's not that big of a deal. I wonder if I could have killed them. I might have been worrying about the wrong thing. I don't think we could have killed them. I might be wrong. So they had a drown this entire time. Interesting. I think we're fine killing their entire board. Cauldron, bring it back. Draw a card, which, wow. Okay, we're not gonna take any lands because we don't want to mill out. Okay, this is fine. Then we can sack the Mayhem Devil, ping the Soaring Thought Thief. Okay, and their board is dealt with. And we can... Really not much that we're looking for here, to be honest. So I guess we can just play a shock land and say go. Not like we're looking for anything here. God damn, another Ruin Crab. That's annoying. Another Ruin Crab. All right. Do they have a land? So I think they're dead to... Oh, they have an Ipnu Rivulet. Kind of scary. Wow, we didn't mill another Cauldron Familiar, which is kind of what I wanted to see. There, I shouldn't have picked that. I don't think. I don't think there's any real point in having another one in my hands. Oh my god, we got the trifecta here, don't we? Or we have the quads here. All right, we need them to not have a counter spell here. Well, that's actually a good one. Meathook Massacre is actually pretty sweet. Play that for X's 3. Highly doubt this resolves, but wow, it does. That is baffling to me. And we wait for the trigger, obviously, for reasons. Are they dead here? We bring back both cats. That's 2 more points of damage. And then they die. I'm not sure. Might be. Let me think here before I do this. So, okay, if we bring back this cat, we take them to 7, take them to 5, take them to 4, take them to 3. No, they're not dead. All right, well, let's just let this happen then. And then we can play out our cat. Do have them dead next turn. They milling us here. Oh, they're drawing so many cards. So many cards. I mean, I'd be shocked if we don't die here. 2, 3, 4. What are we playing here? This is 4 mana in this format. I don't even know what the hell for. They could have another end of the story. Oh, behold. Well, that's not gonna kill us. Yeah, I think they're dead here. Put 2 on the bottom. Wow, if we win this game, I would be very shocked. Like, okay, they still have a way out here. If they had, no, they don't, because they don't have 2 crabs left. Yeah, they're just dead here. Damn. That is absolutely wild. I did not expect to win this game at all. Not like in a million years, but I've expected to win that one. Our draw was very not helpful. Oh my god, that's crazy. All right, do we want go blanks? Honestly, like, go blank doesn't seem bad. Like, it almost seems better than bindings. Like, binding just seems so slow. It's like a discard 2 might just be fine. Honestly, I'm gonna try it. I really am not impressed with binding here. Like, 4 mana for a kill spell is just too slow. Just too slow against them. They're a very tempo-oriented deck. Just can't be good enough. Yeah, we'll keep this, as we said. Against the mill deck, double oven's very, very good for us, so. The double oven, our favorite. Okay, another land drop's pretty good. Double oven, hell yeah. Give us 2 cats, or give us a cat. I don't really care. I don't really care if it's 1 or 2. Just give us a cat, please. Give us a cat, please. Oh, we found one. We're so good at this game. Yay. Please don't exile it somehow. I swear to God, I'm gonna throw some hands if you do. Wow, they actually did it for us this time. As I said, our life total doesn't matter. I'd rather have more options down the line, so I'm gonna play a shock land rather than a pathway. I'd rather have perfect mana than anything else here. Okay, negate. Interesting, that's in their list. Sure, there you go. Not really concerned here. Maybe I should be bringing back the cauldron a little bit earlier. I'm kind of somewhat concerned that they have like a way to deal with it, but really not that big of a deal. Eve Guild Enforcer, it's kind of annoying. Mayhem Devil, one of one mind. We will be go blanking you so hard. Oh, I guess, you know what we could do? What is, I'm not sure what Into the Story is, and now I'm gonna feel bad that I have no clue what it is. We could have brought back both cauldrons, but I'm pretty sure Into the Story is you have to have 7, or I'm pretty sure it's 7 cards, so there's no real point in doing anything. Okay, go blanking. Obviously not that amazing, but we'll see what they discard. 2 lands, sure. Sure. Next turn we can abrupt decay something, plus make a food token, get a board state presence is good enough for me. We have an end to the story. No, we have a Soaring Thought Thief. Okay. All right, kind of an issue. Not sure what we're supposed to kill here with the decay. Might honestly just be the Soaring Thought Thief. And then we can double block the Ooh, another go blank. Wow, that's not bad at all. But I think we need to play this on red. Just say go. Say go, see what happens here. Kind of curious if they see the line here of us making the food and bringing back both. What are they doing here? Buying Luris? That's fine. So they're thought thief here. Okay, no, they don't know. I mean, they do know, but they don't attack. Smart. Oopsies. I was kind of curious if they were gonna attack. Seems like they know what's up, so. They know what's up. This go blank will be very good if it resolves. Obviously no guarantee that it will, but we're gonna try. Oh my god, it resolved. Hell yes. Say go. We're not in a bad spot. Not in a bad spot. 1 mana. Do we have a Thief Guild? Thief Guild is pretty good. Oh, fuck. That was bad. Shit, folks. Sorry. Should have made it. It's hard to talk and do things at the same time. I promise. Promise, folks. It's not easy. Okay, land is not very good. I promise it is harder than it looks. So what do we need here? Of 1 mine, that's good. Of 1 mine is pretty darn good. All right. Well, we can bring back the Cauldron. I'd assume they have at least 1 counterspell now, which is not great. Not great. Maybe they have an into the story here. We're gonna, like, if we draw something, we're gonna jam for sure. If we draw another land, we're just gonna be sad. That's a jammable spell. Jamming. That resolves. That's pretty good for us. All right. That is pretty good. All right. Play tight. Let's not do stupid shit. All right. Let's do this now while we have our chance. Kill this Thief Guild. I think this is more important than killing the crab. I think it is more important. And I don't really want this to happen while they have a full hand. So, yeah, we'll do it now. Are they dead next turn? Probably not. I'd assume not. Hope they just don't find any removal spells. What are we milling here? It's the better question. They have yet to mill a single, what is it? The single, what's the 2-drop? Trail of Crumbs. So that would be a very good top deck. That's what we're looking for. It's probably our best draw other than Corvold, but I'm pretty sure they milled 2 Corvolds. We can kill this crab here, which is kind of nice. Good, they mill here. There's 1 trail. There's all 4 cauldrons. Say okay. I'm curious what they have here. All right, let's bring back our. I don't think they have an instant speed way of destroying our board. If they do, well, we're dead, and it's okay. Crypt Incursion. Well, that is a magic card that I have not seen in a while. All right, well, shit. That is a scary one. They're at 42. Well, we're definitely not. We're definitely not killing them this turn then. Jesus. That is not a card that was on my radar. Honestly, drawing the land is just a kicker at this point. Let's see, how many lands do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. So we have, I'm sideboard out of land? No. Okay, so I mean, we have a decent chunk of lands left in our deck. I think we have like, it's like a third of our deck is lands. We have another Crypt Incursion. I mean, I'm not playing around or anything now. We're losing if their hand is anything other than lands, which I'm pretty sure it is, considering they okay, another oven's not bad, but I'm pretty sure their hand is not just lands. I would assume that to be the case. We're jamming. Like, if you have something that can kill this, like, that's fine. It sucks, but like, we're not gonna be able to play around this for, oh my god. That's so a shame. That's such a shame. I had my auto yields different. That's a shame. Whatever. We should have 3 extra points of damage here. I'm used to having a auto yield there, or not an auto, a stop there. So that is a shame. Not sure it's gonna matter, but yeah. I mean, they just have a fatal push. Oh, and I should have sacked the Mayhem Devil. Apologies, folks. The game is like, we're so dead here. It's not that, maybe I should be playing to our outs here, but I'm like 99% sure that we're 0% to win this game. Sure. But you know, I have obviously played this game pretty abysmally because of that. I'm just kind of, I've almost conceded at this point already, but definitely should not have. Oh my god. Ugh, how many lands? It's so annoying. We have so many. So many. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. Well played by the opponent. Yeah, we're dead here. There's just not enough time. We'll let our opponent, you know, have some fun here, but I'm pretty sure we're not winning this game. Pretty sure. Oh, they're not even attacking. I guess it's not worth it, right? Oh, there's all of our lands. There's our lands. We have 10 cards left in the deck, and we have how many Mayhem Devils left? 1. Yeah, if we had 2, there might be a chance. Like, if we have like a turn where we go Trail of Crumbs into double Mayhem Devil. Okay, cleaned it us. Yeah, nope, we're dead. All right, folks, that was a tough one. I just quickly want to talk about, I'm not really going to be doing recaps really, I don't think anymore, but let me know how you like the Pioneer League. I wasn't too huge on the Prosperous Innkeeper. The rest of the deck looked pretty decent other than that. I guess the Outland Liberators, I'm just not very high on that card, but I mean, it's fine. Some people really enjoy it. I am not a very big fan of that card. It's just personal preference. Like, I think I would rather, I'm not sure what matchup I want to beat. I think I want to be beating the Heroic deck. So I know we did beat them in this league, but I think it was a little bit, like, we got a little bit fortunate. They got a little bit unlucky. And I don't think that's like typically a great matchup. I kind of want more probably Array of Enfeeblements. I think I'd just be taking these out. I'd also be building the deck differently. I'd be on a Bolas's Citadel variant probably if I'd run it back. I'd probably trim the, honestly, Prosperous Innkeeper is a little bit better there because it makes a little bit more sense. It'd probably be the Deadly Disputes. I would trim these. I know the card's pretty good, and probably the, honestly, you could just take out the Fatal Pushes and just go for more of like a linear like combo strategy where you play like Cocos and stuff like that, which is that's the variant I really enjoy, is when you play Coco, Woe Strider, the Catacomb Sifter, etc. But this is, I think this variant is a little bit more grindy and probably a little bit better against certain decks and probably worse against others. But anyways, folks, thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Let me know if you want to see more Pioneer content. Also, if you want to see more competitive content, which is what I'm going to be trying to do in the future. And I will see you all in the next one.